Hi everyone and welcome back to IvyJade. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do this DIY wall hanging photo display. For today's project I'm going to be using these items: some colorful mini clothing pins, some twine, some wooden doorknobs, and some command sticky strips. I'm going to start by spray painting the wooden knobs with this Rust-Oleum metallic spray paint that I purchased from Lowe's. And you can use this on wood as well: wood, metal, or plastic. These are how the doorknobs came out. They look darker than what they really are. I apologize for the lighting. I did this at nighttime in my basement, but they did come out a nice metallic gold, which is what I wanted. Here's a better look at the doorknobs and how they came out with the metallic gold spray paint. I really like how they came out. They definitely are gonna bring a nice touch to the photo wall display. Next, we're going to take the twine. This is the twine that I bought and I purchased it at Michael's. I'm obviously not going to use the whole thing, but I like making projects, so I bought a bigger roll. So I measured the area where I'm going to put this display, and I wanted to make it 3 feet wide. So I took my measuring tape and measured out 3 feet, and that's how long I'm going to be cutting the twine. Now that I cut off my first piece of twine, I'm going to use it as a guide to cut off the next 3 pieces that I will need to complete my project. I did decide to go with 4 rows of twine for the photos because I wanted to use the space that we had and fill it up nicely. Now I have my 4 pieces of twine, my gold wooden doorknobs that came out really cute, and my glue gun and some glue sticks. Next step is to glue the twine around the inside of the doorknob. This is going to give that hanging effect. I'm going to glue each corner of the twine onto the doorknobs. I did not bother to spray paint the inner part of the doorknobs because you're not going to see them since they'll be sticked up on the wall. After gluing each corner of twine onto the doorknobs, this is how it looks like so far. And now I'm going to continue on and do the same thing with the rest of the doorknobs that I have. And here are what they look like so far: the 4 rows of twine, each corner glued onto a doorknob. So far, so good. Next, I'm going to be using these command picture hanging strips. They're perfect for hanging things up on the wall, and they are my go-to. You don't need a screw, you don't need a nail, and they do not damage your wall. I'm going to be taking these strips and cutting little square pieces and putting them on these knobs so that I can stick the knobs onto the wall. These are what the command picture hanging strips look like. They have a sticky part on the back, and they come as a pair, so you would take one off of each side. Once you have your pair, you're going to put them together. It's almost like a Velcro, but they kind of have a snap to them. So you want to snap them together in place and do it tightly to make sure that they're both stuck on. Now I'm going to measure a little square piece onto the back of the doorknob. Use that as a guide to cut more little square pieces to stick them onto each doorknob. Now I have all my pieces cut. I'm just going to peel one side of this sticky paper off and attach that to the back of my knob. The other sticky side obviously is going to go on the wall, so I'm not going to peel that side off yet. Once you stick this on, you want to press down. It says 30 seconds or so because you want to be able to have it adhere to the item that you're sticking it to. And this is how it looks like. Now I'm going to repeat this step with the remaining pieces of my photo hanging strips and stick them on to the rest of my doorknobs. My photo hanging strips have been stuck onto my doorknobs. Now the next step is to stick these onto the wall. Now it's time to stick the doorknobs onto the wall. And now I'm just peeling off the back of the sticky so that I can stick it onto the wall. This is what it looks like. I used the measuring tape and a level to make the markings and to make sure that the rows were going to be level straight across. Once you stick the knobs onto the wall, you want to make sure that you're adding pressure so that the opposite side of the sticky can adhere to your wall. Again, the sticky strips do not ruin your wall. They also do not strip the paint off. Here are my 4 rows with the twine and the doorknob so far. You can put them a little bit more hanging if you'd like, or more straight across, whatever your preference is. We liked the way they came out, so we left them the way they were. I bought these cute, colorful mini clothing pins on Amazon for $5.99 for 128, and I'll be using them to clip the photos onto the twine. I will be using these mini Polaroid photos that my daughter took with her Polaroid camera, and these are what I will be clipping onto the twine. And here is my finished product. I think it came out super cute. It's colorful. It's unique. I love it. It definitely goes with my daughter's bedroom. It was very easy and quick to do. All of the products that I use, I will put them in the description. They were all very affordable. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and turn your notification bell on so you get notified every time I post a brand new video.